Okay, guys, unless you've been living under a rock, we know that Prince Harry's memoir, Despair, is coming out this week, but it got leaked through a pre-release in Spain. It was translated from Spanish to English, and also leaks were coming out. And it was meant to make Meghan and Harry look really good, but I think that Harry's sort of pushed Meghan under the bus, just threw her under the bus here, and I'm just going to run through why I think so. So let's have a look. So here we go. So this is the famous bridesmaid's dress thing that really caught our attention. So it says Charlotte burst into tears over a bridesmaid's dress that sparked bitter Kate and Meghan row. So basically, it said that Kate Middleton told Meghan the little girl's dress was too big, long, and baggy. Right. So Kate wanted to get it remade. So Prince Harry has reportedly stated in his upcoming memoir that Kate wanted the niece's dress remade before the big day on May 19th, 2018. So apparently it was only 4 days before or something. So, a bit of pressure on here. I'm perplexed. We've got to take all this with a grain of salt too, because, it's Harry and Meghan writing this. I'm perplexed why the dresses weren't approved, why it wasn't a first fitting way earlier than 4 days before that. I find it hard to believe, but let's run with it because the end result is Meghan looks pretty bad over this. So previous reports stated that Meghan made a heavily pregnant Kate cry, while Meghan revealed to Oprah on March 2021 the opposite happened and Kate made her cry, and then Kate came over and with flowers and blah blah blah. So Harry's report is the first time the incident has been spoken out about. There's little Charlotte looking really cute. Isn't she adorable? And so these are the tights. Apparently this was an issue as well, that Kate insisted that the girls wear tights, and Meghan saying, "No, it's going to be too hot. You can't wear tights." Blah, blah, blah. So it was that issue as well. So here we go. So Harry reveals that the row took place 1 week before the wedding. I heard 4 days before. The memoir states the dresses were hand sewn on measurements. No surprise, needed some tweaks for the big day. So according to page 6, Kate messaged Meghan about the then 3-year-old's dress. Right, so they're saying that. So Harry's book claims that Kate was told. So we've got Meghan trying to make a good impression in the family, telling the future queen that take Charlotte and the dress to the tailor who would alter the dress. So Kate wanted the dress remade. It was reportedly claimed that the then Duchess of Cambridge did take Charlotte to the tailor. So you can see here that Meghan got away, right? So why would Meghan be crying? This is my question. Why would Meghan be crying if she got away? Kate went to the tailor. So, and then Harry added that Kate sent Meghan a card and some flowers to apologise for the incident. Currently on from the narrative, Meghan went with Oprah in the Oprah interview. So this is my theory, and I'll tell you what I think happened. So we've got here Yahoo. Yahoo went into a little bit more detail. So this is where I got it. Here we go. So here we go. So here we go. Here we go. So what really happened? Prince Harry detailed the circumstances that led to Meghan Markle's now famous fight with Princess Kate on the days leading up to the Sussex wedding. The Duke of Sussex, 38, claimed that his sister-in-law, 40, texted the Suits alum, 41, about a problem with Princess Charlotte's bridesmaids' dresses, etc., etc. Former actress didn't respond right away, which would have really pissed off Kate. This is meant to be 4 days before the wedding. So she's just sort of ignoring Kate. Thanks in part to the drama surrounding her father, which I think is absolute bullshit because she didn't give a rat's ass about her dad. Thomas Markle and possible attendance at the ceremony. When she did reply, she told the Princess Wales that Taylor was on standby at Kensington Palace to alter dresses for Charlotte, now 7, and the other bridesmaids. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and Kate Middleton. So Shutterstock, this wasn't sufficient, Harry wrote. I don't know where Shutterstock came in. They set up a time to speak that afternoon. The better up CIO said Meghan again advised Kate to have Charlotte's dress altered by the tailor, but Duchess of Cambridge allegedly told her soon-to-be sister-in-law that the outfits needed to be completely remade, which I think is fair. And as I said, I don't know why this happened so late in the piece. All right. Why are they only having a fitting 4 days before the wedding? I think that's pretty silly. All right. There should be several fittings. And if they put on weight or lose weight, then it gets slightly altered. Right. That's usually what usually happens in these things. So Meg asked if Kate was aware of what was going on right now. So she's playing the victim now with her father, which she didn't give a rat's about. Kate said she was well aware, but the dresses and the wedding day is in 4 days. The former military pilot claimed Meghan and Kate continued back and forth. So this is the crux of it. This is where I think he's throwing Meghan under the bus. Back and forth. So obviously there's a big argument happening here. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So Meghan and Kate continued back and forth about the dresses and a party for the page boys until Kate agreed to take Charlotte to the tailor. Who do you think would be more upset? Meghan got her way. I think Kate was crying. I think Kate, and especially if she was heavily pregnant, had the hormones. Her daughter's, Charlotte's crying. Pretty sure Kate's crying. That's my theory. A short time later, I arrived home and found Meg on the floor sobbing. Why? Why is she sobbing? Harry continued, adding that he didn't think Kate meant any harm by the exchange. But Meghan got her own way there. I was horrified to see Meghan so upset, but I didn't think it was a catastrophe. Indeed, the next morning, Kate came by with flowers and a card that said she was sorry. So what I think happened was, Kate's so bloody nice. I think even though it wasn't her fault, she tried to smooth it over by bringing... I think maybe Kate did bring over flowers and a card. But, of course, Meghan construed it into thinking it was an apology by Kate. That's just Kate being nice. Because Kate is way nicer than you, Meghan. Facts. Here we go. So Prince William, Charles III, Camilla, Princess Kate and Prince Andrew attend the wedding. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. After the wedding, however, reports circulated that Kate was the one in tears because of something Meghan had said or done, which I think is pretty darn reasonable because she can be bloody rude, which we're going to get into in a minute. When the successors gave a tele interview to CBS on March 21, Meghan claimed that the reverse was true. So this is what happened. See, because Kate can't speak out. It's never complain, never explain. So there's always going to be one side to this story. Right, so we got to look behind the scenes and read between the lines and see what's going on here and just sort of interpret it, because as I'm showing you, I think Meghan was very, very adamant that she was going to get her own way, and those dresses weren't going to be remade. Okay, a few days before the wedding, she upset about the Flow Girls dress made me cry, the bench author explained. It really hurt my feelings. Why would a large fitting dress hurt her feelings? She went on to say that Kate apologised with flowers and note, adding, she did what I would do if I knew that I had hurt someone, right, to just take accountability for it. This is an absolute joke. As I said, I think Kate realised that the thing was going on too long, back and forth. As the article says, they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 4 days to go. Probably thought, poor Meghan, I probably should have relented earlier, and we'll send her some flowers and a card. But it wasn't Kate's fault. Why is the dress being fitted for that? That's the crux of it. I don't think it happened this way. So anyway, let's just run with it. There we go. So another time where Harry threw Meghan under the bus in a memoir here. So here we go. The famous argument with William, which he calls Willie, which I think is pretty rude to start with, but anyway. Let's go back a bit. Yeah. Prince William called Meghan Markle rude in a heated exchange after her baby brain comment about Kate Middleton. Right? And we also got to take into account this was during the time where they were trying to escape the royal family and making plans to go to America. So tensions would have been high. I don't blame William for being mad at Meghan and Harry for all this. So here we go. So Prince William and Meghan Markle was said to have a heated exchange ahead of Prince Harry's May 28th wedding. According to Harry's tell-all memoir, Meghan told Kate that she must have baby brain because of her hormones. I'm surprised this got into the memoir, because this does not. How is this making your wife look good, Harry? It's not. So basically, Meghan's telling Kate off and saying that she's got baby brains because of her hormones. I think she just failed to remember her name or something, which William didn't like, according to the Daily Mail. The then Duke of Cambridge was said to have called Meghan rude to her face and pointed a finger at her, telling her, "These things are not done here." Good on you, William. Good on you. I would have done the same thing. So Meghan shot back. So this is a good old man. I'd believe this because this is how Meghan talks. "If you don't mind, keep your finger out of my face." Seriously, that would be exactly how Meghan would have responded, because Meghan does not take a back foot. She takes a foot forward. And it was funny in the Netflix doco, it made out that Meghan, I don't want to say anything bad about your brother. It's like, get effed. You have no qualms about saying something bad about William. Harry wrote in his book, Meg said that she had never intentionally done anything to offend Kate, and if she did, she begged her to let her know so that she could avoid a reoccurrence. Notice there's no apology here. Begged her to let her know. No apologise. Harry insisted Meg had apologised and said that that's how she speaks to her friends. Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's why you got no friends, Meghan. That's why Jessica Mulroney doesn't speak to you anymore, and the Obamas don't invite you to anything either. You're just rude. Let's face it. She's a narcissistic, rude person. Okay. A source told the Mail, in the book, Harry says there were discussions about timing the wedding rehearsal of flower girls' dresses, and Kate was very upset. Meghan said Kate must have had baby brain because of her hormones. It caused a huge row because Meghan was told that she wasn't close enough to her sister-in-law to discuss hormones, and wasn't the way people spoke to each other within the royal family. The book makes clear that Meghan felt the fallout wasn't her fault, but it doesn't exactly make her look good either. How can she claim that wasn't her fault? She insulted Catherine. Just totally insulted her. Said you got baby brain. Ooh. Oh my God. And like she's rude. She's rude in real life. Imagine what she's like behind closed doors. So this is quite funny. We'll end in this. So elsewhere in the book, Harry accused William and Kate of encouraging him to wear the Nazi fancy dress costume which sparked the scandal back in 2005. He also claimed William physically attacked him in 2019, amongst numerous other revelations about the royal. So that was, pushed. I think that was part of that whole baby brain thing that he pushed him back and fell into a dog bowl. And I wrote on Twitter. I should have brought it up. I wrote on Twitter. I'm surprised that Meghan didn't sort of pull on his leash and avoid him from falling into the dog bowl, falling into his food bowl on the floor. So, as for this Nazi uniform thing, I think what happened was, look, I've got a brother who's 18 months older than me, and the old sibling rivalry, we like to try and get each other into trouble. That's just what brothers do, right? So I'm sure that when Harry rang up and said, "I got a couple of ideas for the uniforms here. How about this Nazi uniform?" They go, "Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant, Harry. Wear that one. Wear the Nazi uniform. That's so funny. Oh, you're hilarious. Because you're a bit of a rebel, mate. You're a bit of a rebel. I think you should wear it." So I think William set him up. William set him up and would have been laughing that Harry took the bait. That's what I think happened. I think William is a bit of a shit stirrer because William's got a good sense of humour. Harry, who cares if William and Kate encouraged you to wear it? It was your decision. You could have said, "Nah, I think it's a bit too edgy, man. No, I don't. I won't wear it. You know, I might get papped. It might come out." But nah, he fell for it, wore it, and got into trouble. And then now he's blaming William and Kate for it. So piss off, William. I mean, Harry, piss off. You're just a whinging little shit. And we're not falling for it. I used to think that Harry was a victim here, but I think they're both as good as each other. I think they are the perfect match. They both have major issues. They both love to whinge, love to blame everyone else except themselves, and take no accountability for anything they do. So I've changed my mind on it. I think Harry and Meghan are totally perfect matches, and there's going to be drama and drama and drama forever and ever more. Okay, guys, what do you guys think of my assessment? Leave your comments below. I got dragged into this again. I didn't want to really do too many royal videos, but this is very, very interesting, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.